guys, welcome to Day 9. I hope you're all doing well. I have been enjoying the series so far and I have got to learn so many new cultures and new things. And for today, I'll choose a topic Bhutan. Let's go.
Known as the land of the dragon, Bhutan rises from the jungle-covered foothill which overlook the Brahmaputra river to the wide southern slopes of Himalayas. The country is landlocked by China to the north and India to the south. Bhutan's climate varies with elevation, from subtropical in the south to temperate in the highlands and polar type climate with year-round snow in the north. Bhutan has a rich and unique cultural heritage that has largely remained intact because of its isolation from the rest of the world until the mid-20th century. One of the main attractions for tourists is the country's culture and traditions. Bhutanese tradition is deeply steeped in its Buddhist heritage. Hinduism is the second most dominant religion in Bhutan. The government is increasingly making efforts to preserve and sustain the current culture and traditions of the country. Entry is free for citizens of India, Bangladesh, and the Maldives, but for all other foreigners, Bhutan is viewed as inaccessible, one reason being the cost, which is high for tourists on tighter budgets. Bhutan is the first nation in the world to ban tobacco. Since the Tobacco Control Act of Bhutan 2010, it has been illegal to smoke in public or sell tobacco. Bhutanese architecture remains distinctively traditional, employing rammed earth and wattle and daub construction methods, stone masonry, and intricate woodwork around windows and roofs. Traditional architecture uses snow nails or iron bars in construction. A type of castle fortress known as dzong is the characteristic of this region. Since ancient times, the dzongs have served as the religious and secular administrative centers for their respective districts. The painting today features Paro Taksang. It is also known as the Tiger's Nest. It is a sacred Vajrayana Himalayan Buddhist site located in the cliffside of the Upper Paro Valley in Bhutan. This is one of the 13 Tiger's Nest caves in historical Tibet in which Padmasambhava practiced and taught Vajrayana. Guru Padmasambhava is credited with introducing Vajrayana Buddhism to Bhutan. The monastery is located 10 kilometers to the north of Paro and hangs on a cliff at 3000 meters, about 900 meters above the Paro Valley. The well-known copper-colored mountain paradise of Padmasambhava is the viewpoint for visitors. The trek beyond this point is very scenic with the sound of waterfall breaking the silence. The monastery buildings consist of 4 main temples. All the buildings are interconnected through steps and stairways made in rocks. There are a few rickety wooden bridges along the paths and stairways also to cross over. These monasteries have ancient history of occupation by monks. It is safe to say that a trip to Bhutan is not complete without seeing the Tiger's Nest. What are your thoughts on this place and the artwork? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.